Hey, what's up, DCS Crew? Pocket real estate time, just in time for Friday. Happy Flipping Friday, everybody. And speaking of Flipping Friday, I figured I'd just go ahead and, use a flipper today and throw that in my pocket. But before I do, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it is that I'm carrying today. And it is from an American company that, in my opinion, they have some interesting models as of late, but I think that they've changed the focus of their knives, and that is zero tolerance. And the one in particular that I have today that I'm going to be using as part of, pocket real estate is this guy right here. This is the 0801 titanium, the TI model from Zero Tolerance Knives. Proudly overbuilt, a real beast, USA made, S35vn, and yeah, it's got a couple of things done to it. I picked this one up via Facebook. I actually traded a pen for this particular knife, which was kind of an interesting thing that I will talk about in this video. But before I do, let's go ahead and show off what it looks like from the top view right here in the front. This is the show side. This is the rear. This is the clip side. This is the top and the bottom. Okay, so I'm sure you've noticed a couple of things that are different about this knife, right? Okay, I will talk about that in a second, but let's go over the size, if you will, okay? Because this isn't exactly a small knife, but it's not exactly a huge knife compared to, say, like, the Right Knives Tule. This is another titanium guy right here. This is the Concept Knives Sprite. I don't even think that that's out yet from Concept. I gotta review that for you guys. I've had that in my pocket every now and then, and it's pretty dope, to be completely honest. Okay, this is the Civivi Dogma. You'll be seeing a lot of this guy around. I really, really like carrying that knife. Extremely slicey, great build, D2 steel from Civivi. What I feel is the 801ti's little bro from another Mo. Little brother from another mother. That's the Kershaw Knives 7777. This is the bare knuckle. Not the little bro, but it's from the little brother company. I don't like calling it a sister company because that's pretty effeminate. And this is a bro channel, so no offense to the females out there, right? CJRB Centros. That's a Dylan Mallory design. And last but not least, here's the Hogue Knives Deca. All right, so there you go. Now, like the little native that I had the other day on the channel that I went ahead and I carried on Thursday, this particular knife has had a few, has got a little work under the hood, if you will. Okay, and there is method behind the madness. So first and foremost, before I get into that, S35vn Stonewashed blade. It is serialed. This particular one is, let me see if I can get that in the light here. Serial number 2441. That's a Todd Rexford design. And yeah, so first and foremost, I do want to say this one actually started off as a standard bare titanium model. Now, this is one of those knives that is pretty intriguing as part of ZT's catalog, because if you look at the ZT0801, if you go ahead and Google search it, it's going to look nothing like this. It won't look anything at all. Like, this is a totally different scale, all that crap. And then they came out with this version, the ZT0801ti, if I'm not mistaken. And then it has these like portal holes, right? They're obviously used to be able to go ahead and lighten the titanium a little bit, but it also gives it a little bit of different flair. You also have some milling here that they've done on both sides, that texturing the titanium. That's not easy to do with their standard CNC machines. I mean, I know people who have used and played with titanium, high grade titanium, by the way, and they say it's a bear to work with. It's like sharpening S110V. You see it and you got to do it, and it is what it is. You're just gonna get through it. So they went ahead and picked this up. The guy who actually got this and sold it to me, he had this anodized by Blades We Love. This is anodized like a copper or like a bronze anodization, okay? And it was looking really dull. I went ahead and I took some window cleaner, and I lightly put some on here, with a little bit of ammonia in it. Okay, that's a blooper for the video. And I cleaned it up. Looked really, really badass afterward. That kind of like restored the finish. It kind of looks like that kind of brassy, almost coppery look. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And another thing that was done when I picked this up, all of the hardware except for maybe the pivot, even the clip and the standoffs and everything were anodized blue. He had picked up those as well, and I just thought it was a little gaudy. I still have them. In fact, I have them in this. If you can see them right there, I still have them in this bag. He even came with the original pocket clip. So as soon as he bought the knife, he swapped the clip, which is cool because you don't really see these Deep Carry ZT pocket clips anymore with the insignia. In any case, I went ahead and I swapped that out with a Deep Carry pocket clip from MXG Gear, by the way. Shout out to them. And but I did keep the standoffs there because I really did like how the blue popped against this. I didn't leave the blue screws because I thought that was a little gaudy, as well as the Deep Carry clip. And but in all honesty, I mean, what do you guys think? You think I should keep the blue screws and, you know, the hardware? I mean, I don't like the clip because the truth is that clip, it had like a skull on it, and then it was like funky and wavy. It's just aesthetically, it didn't look good, and I felt like this one actually, you know, it fit better in my hand once I got it. And the fact that is, you know, it's a Stonewashed titanium, kind of goes with the Stonewashed S35vn blade. This isn't the lightest knife, but I feel like it carries really well in the pocket. And it's one of those that, I mean, you can even hear the thwack of like flipping it. Listen to this. Oh, so nice. It's like a clang almost. It's not a thwack, it's a clang. If there is such a thing. But yeah, I really dig it the way that the current configuration is. And I kept these blue standoffs for a reason, because if you look, let me see if I can show it off here. Maybe, come on. No, maybe I can't. Okay. Ah, yeah, you can see it right there. Okay. You see that little blue area there? Huh? Blue. That's actually the case for the bearings that are housed in the pivot. Obviously, the bearings that excuse me, I'm fumbling over my words, that ZT uses for deployment on this knife. It does run on bearings, and it's extremely smooth, by the way. Attributed to the fact that, you know, this is a bit of a chunkier blade. It's a nice wide blade profile, and flips extremely well. I mean, I can even thumb flip this, and it comes out with no problem whatsoever. So this is what's going to be in my pocket today. Guys, if you have an opportunity to go ahead and pick up some you know, more vintage or older style ZT knives before they go the way of the dinosaur, be sure to go ahead and do that, because these are the kind that last and will probably outlast a lot of the newer ZTs. And I'm not going to name a few, but I could name quite a few in the current catalog that, you know, even Kershaws are looking at like, bro, I could take you. You know, and especially when, you know, Kershaw is coming out with really good quality knives, you know, like for example, this guy right here. You know, if you haven't checked out the bare knuckle, I actually have that one in 20 CV. I might actually take it out for one of these videos, but guys, try to get one of these, because you don't know what overbuilt is until you pick out one of these. It was actually like a joke for a while, and then they started coming out with, you know, slip joints, and then like these, you know, like just the basic carbon fiber uppers, and or the inlays and stuff like that, super ultra lights and stuff. And you're like, guys, what happened to ZT being proudly overbuilt in these tanks? It's like, that's why I picked this knife up, because it's a very nice looking knife. It's a hell of a looker, you know, but it'll cut some shit too, bro. And it feels good in the hand. It just feels like it's gonna go ahead and do, you know, exactly what it looks like it's gonna do, work. So yeah, this is what's in my pocket. And just remember, guys, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me at Daily Carrying Solutions on Instagram. You can comment below, or you can go ahead and reach me on my website, dailycarrysolutions.com. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's a ZT, hell, you can even carry a little Civivi. Well, not little, but you know what I'm saying. Whether it's the Dogma, whether it is the 801ti, doesn't matter what you carry, but just remember, if you EDC, think of DCS. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna put this in my pocket, get to work, and yeah, peace.